I did. Okay, so today...
But you're not big enough.
I'm not big enough? Today we're going to read Rainy Day Fun. How does that sound? Sound good? All right, Rainy Day Fun. She wants to play with toys instead of read stories. Timmy... Let me see if I can get this right. Timmy was the first to arrive at the baseball diamond. Since he had plenty of time to spare, he decided to take a little nap until the others arrived. Drop, drop, drop. Timmy woke with the sound. Without even poking his head out of his shell, he knew it was beginning to rain. Soon, Timmy heard raindrops sprinkling down upon his hard shell. The page is ripped. Timmy's head is missing.
Can I see it? Can I see it?
The page is just ripped. That's all. It's just ripped, see?
Oh.
But it doesn't affect anything. There he is. There's Timmy.
There's Timmy.
Oh no, Timmy cried. The game will be canceled. I hate the rain. He burst out angrily, and in a sudden tantrum, he flipped onto his back. Timmy kicked out his feet. He was stuck upside down in the mud. Ugh! And now I'm all dirty too, he cried. He would have to wait for someone to come and rescue him. Oh, poor Timmy.
This one?
Oh, yeah, I got it out of there. Meanwhile, at Benson's treehouse, the little bear was playing checkers with his pet ladybug, Lily. On the game board, Lily made... It does. It's similar to the little red wagon. It is. It's the same characters.
It is the same character.
On the game board, Lily made her final move, pushing her checker to its winning position. She jumped up and down with delight. I don't stand a chance against you, Lily, Benson admitted. Just then, there was a knock at the treehouse door. Benson opened the door and in bolted his cat friend Fluffy, and her fur soaking wet. She shook off as much water as she could. I'm perfectly glad you're home. I was on my way to the ball diamond when it started to rain, she exclaimed. Then came another knock on the door. This time it was Billy Joe Bunny who hopped in. Who's Billy Joe Bunny?
A yellow one.
A yellow one? She is a yellow one, you're right.
Yeah.
It's a rainy one out there, Billy Joe said. Marvin's on his way, too. He just had to stop at home. He forgot his eyeglasses again, she added. There was another knock at the door, then another. Soon, almost all of Benson's friends were gathered in his treehouse. Sherry Squirrel brought nuts to snack on, and they all played games. It became a rainy day party. One friend wasn't there, however. Rosie was the first to notice, for she was sitting up on the rafters and had a good view of everyone. Where's Timmy? She asked. Has anyone seen Timmy? Benson asked, but no one had. I'll find him, Bobby Beaver offered. He's probably just taking his time. Bobby loved the rain and was glad to venture outside. Help! Help! Cried Timmy. Then he saw the two dark eyes of his friend Bobby peering into his shell. You in there, little buddy? Bobby asked. What are you doing here upside down? Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Bobby, Timmy replied. Please turn me over. He was too embarrassed to tell Bobby how he'd gotten himself into this mess. Everybody's waiting for you at Benson's, Bobby said. What are they all doing there? I thought we were going to play baseball, Timmy said. You can't play baseball in the rain, Bobby said. Can't do anything in the rain, said Timmy sadly. Climb up and I'll show you how much fun the rain can be, Bobby told him. Timmy climbed up on Bobby's back and held on tight. Splash! Into a giant puddle, Bobby jumped. Bobby jumped into every puddle on the way to Benson's house. He used his big flat tail to make the biggest splashes Timmy had ever seen. Then they stopped to make little boats from nuts and leaves they had boat races in the puddles. Timmy had never had so much fun in the rain. He had fun inside at Benson's too, playing games with his friends. The day hadn't been ruined after all. That afternoon, the sun came out and dried up all the big puddles. Benson and his friends played baseball after all. They had a good game, and Timmy made a fine empire. The end. Little Miss Addie is brushing her hair this evening. You want to be beautiful?
Yeah, my hair with this dress.
You are beautiful.
I button with this dress.
All right, it's time for bed.
Your dress, Mom.
My brush? All right, it's time for bed.
But your brush is different from mine.
I love you.
I do, but mine.
Good night.
But I didn't want it.
Did you listen to the story?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you listened, I guess that's okay. You can brush your hair before bed. Need to teach Alyssa how to do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta get her own brush.
She gotta get her own brush?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But she has no brush.
She has a purple one, right?
That is her favorite.
That's her favorite?
Uh-huh.
All right. Good night.
But that one is hard.
That one you don't like? I know. That one's a little too pokey.
What is it, too pokey?
All right. Good night.